Hi guys, I'm back with another story time. And as you know, we started off with my hustling lifestyle, and it's now the continuation of that story time. So, yes, come, let's get right into it. So yes, guys, let's get into the video, the story time. So guys, before I get into the story time, please guys, I just want you to go over my YouTube channel and watch the video. Yes, support me by watching the video. Support me by commenting, guys. Me, I beg on us. Comment, yeah? And also, remember to subscribe to my channel, share the videos, and um, tap the notification bell that when I upload a video, you will be notified. So yes, guys, as you know, it's your girl, Auntie Victoria, aka Auntie Vicky. So let's get into the video. So guys, I left off with my hustling lifestyle. As you can see the title below, I chose to name it that because that is what it's all about. And guys, I'm telling you, doing this video or doing this story time, should say, is not so easy because this happened years ago when I was around 20 odd. I was in my 20s. I know I'm in my big 60s. So this was years ago this happened. So guys, just bear with me. Sometimes I'm struggling to put the story together, but nevertheless, I am going to share my story because it's my story and it's my story to tell. Yes. So guys, yeah, as I said before, the hustling now was getting bigger and bigger. I was getting more bolder, more confident, and at the time, really naive to the whole setup because for me it was just, a knock on my door, present a thing, get some money, and the money was coming in. But like I said at the time, I also felt like I was taken advantage of because although I'm getting the money wasn't staying in my hands. The money was going into the partner's hand, yeah? And then he would give me a little this and little that to do, to keep house or whatever, whatever. So at the end of the day, I was just like a worker for him at the time, but I didn't know this. As I said, I'm just new to this whole lifestyle. So it continued for a while at my address, and I was like, people now, like customers would see me on the road, they would know me, and I was just doing my thing for my partner. And as I said, they would come to my flat, you know, and things will get done there as well. So it went on for a while, and as I said, I'm pregnant, and at one point I got really ill in my pregnancy that I couldn't really handle anything like that. So I was kind of quiet for a while. But as I went into I think my second trimester, I started to feel a bit better. And that's when things also began to pick up even more. So guys, with this story now, it went on and on for a good while. And I think I was around 6 months to 7 months gone now. So now I've got a big pregnancy, big belly. And guys, things escalated to the point now where I didn't know that my house now was under surveillance. Yeah. I didn't know that we were being watched and stuff like that. So as I said, I'm just there with my pregnancy. My partner's going and coming, and we're just doing our life. My sister's doing her thing, and and I'm just doing my thing. And One evening now, I can remember it was an evening, and I can remember watching EastEnders. EastEnders was on the TV. All those who know EastEnders, yeah? And I was upstairs in my bedroom. And I was upstairs in my bedroom, and at this point now, things was being left in my home, yeah, because as I said, people, when my partner wasn't there, he would leave stuff with me, say deal with that, and when he comes, he do what he needs to do. So at that point, I knew that a little stuff was there, and kind of had it in its place where he would my partner would leave it. And we were in the home, and I was upstairs just chilling and everything, and I could hear a big bang. And I said, "What's that?" And a big bang again. It sounded like thunder, guys. And by this time, I must have just my instinct just instantly told me that something's wrong. And all I remember doing was going into that spot for the thing and opening my window, because I was upstairs in the upstairs bedroom, and opening my window and fling it outside. Yeah. So that was done. That got flung outside and whatever. And then we only hear like the door bust open, and I could hear footsteps running up the stairs and going all over the flat. And by the time I knew what was happening, it was the police. So guys, if me could have the baby right there, so I would have had the baby. I've never in my life experienced anything so traumatic. Yeah? As a matter of fact, I've never even experienced a police in my life. But anyway, they came in and they were asking, my baby father had a certain street name, and they were asking for him. And I says, he's not here. And they're asking me, where is he? I says, I don't know where he is, but he's not here. He don't live here, and he's not here. He was here earlier, but he's not here. So anyway, so by the time I look now, one officer had me in one room talking to me, and then the next officer had my sister in her room, and my daughter, I believe, was around as well. And they were just talking and running up and down, and they start to like dig up the place. And by this time, I didn't know that there were some officers outside the building. So by the time they were there knocking off my door, they have already surrounded the building. And I think they probably saw when the thing dropped out the window, yeah? So anyway, they came up, and some officers from outside came in and said, yeah, this is what they found. So they're asking me if I know anything about it. I says, no, I don't know. And it's a who threw it through the window. I says, I don't know. It weren't me, So guys, I tremble like a leaf, because I've never ever experienced anything like this. So anyway, they were there, and they're asking a lot of questions, and I'm trying to answer the best I can, and just terrified. So they decided that an arrest is going to be made. And who was arrested, guys? Me. Mighty God of Daniel. I said, guys, I want to have diarrhea. And that time I'm pregnant, So anyway, they were kind of nice to a point where they didn't put handcuffs on me, because they could see that, I don't know, they must have could have said the innocence or whatever. They didn't put handcuffs on me, but they, took up their little evidence. I think they did find some other little things in the room. They took up those little things, and they bag up what they bag up, and they said, well, they have to take me down to the station, blah blah. If I got anybody to leave my daughter with, I said, yeah, my sister's in her room, so my sister can look after, take care of my daughter and whatever. So I got arrested, guys. Guys, can you imagine? Anyway, so got arrested, taken down to the police station. I can't even remember what police station it was. And Guys, even talking about it now, my heart race. Even just talking about it, I'm getting kind of nervous. But anyway, guys, yeah, went down to the police station in this police car. And then I'm like, I'm so numb. I couldn't even cry. I'm just numb, shocked to the T. It took me down to the police station. The I think I got a duty solicitor. The duty solicitor came and, you know, they did a little interview and I was sticking to my story that, you know, whatever. And so in the end now, I think that night I spent the night in the cell. And then the next day, I think I went to court. I think the next day I ended up in a magistrate court, went to court and got remanded. So guys, from the raid to the police station, straight to Holloway. I don't know if you guys know, back in the day there was this popular, well-noted women's prison called Holloway up in North London. Guys, Holloway, me reach now, you know. And I'm like, you know, when just the shock alone, I was beside myself. I could not believe I wasn't going home. I couldn't believe I was going to this prison. I mean, well, eventually I kind of know what it was. And they said I'm being on remand till I got till we're gonna investigate more or whatever. So I went into Holloway, guys. Mighty God, I went into Holloway, guys. It was one of the scariest experience of my life, going into Holloway and the process, because they strip search you, they search you, they do all sort of stuff. And am I telling the story right though? Yeah, I went into Holloway, and I spent about 2 to 3 weeks in Holloway. So by the time now it was time for bail, because I was heavily pregnant, they went to court. I think I pleaded not guilty. Can't remember what I pleaded. I think it was not guilty. Went to court and I got bailed. So yeah, I got bailed. Lucky for me, I got bailed. I think, you know, some people that I knew kind of stood surety for me, and I got bail and I came out on bail. So by this time, guys, as I said, I am more or less 7 months pregnant. So I spent about 3 weeks in Holloway, guys. And guys, I'm telling you, it was a nightmare. It was like the food was terrible. The atmosphere was, I can't even explain what the atmosphere was like. All I knew that you had to be like, there was always a guard with you. You'd be locked down into a cell with like a dormitory. So it would be like a cell with all like 6 ladies in it. So we'd have like 4 sets of bunk beds in there, and you'd be locked down in there. Then in the daytime, when they didn't have, because they were overcrowded in that prison. It was one of the most notorious prisons in the UK, and it, you know, it was always crowded. But anyway, guys, gone in there now, I kind of see people that I kind of knew from dancehall, from the clubs and the stuff. I kind of identify people, or people identify me, saying, oh, that's such and such a baby mother, blah, blah, blah. So after a while, as I said, 3 weeks run off and I got bail, went court and got bail. So I came home. So guys, when I came home now, I says, no, I can't believe this is happening to me. So I told my partner what happened, because he wanted to know the ins and out. And all he was saying, you're all right, blah, blah, blah. Like, he weren't too like bothered. But anyway, by this time now, all the all the my address now was blown up, so everything now ceased from my address. So I continued, just doing my daily life, and still having this thing now hanging over my head, because now it would come a time where I would have to attend court. So guys, um I think it was couple months. I think when I got arrested, I weren't quite 7 months. I was probably about 5 months, going into my 6th month. Yeah, when I got arrested. So by the time I went back to court now for the court case and everything, I was around now 7 months, going into my 8th month. So I was heavily pregnant. Guys, when stood before the judge and everything, and they did up all the reports. So, you have to get all your pre-sentencing reports and probation reports and all these kind of reports, just basically see what, if I've ever got into trouble before, if what kind of character, background, and everything like that. So all of that got done. And guys, I'm telling you, went to court one day. Yeah, I think it was 2 days in total. So I went to court. They presented all the evidence that they had, and presented all the reports and stuff. And then yeah, so the judge was saying that, to me, the judge was quite lenient, because he recognized that I haven't got any criminal background. He recognized that I was taken advantage of, and he says, yeah, can see that I was naive and all of this kind of talking and all of that. So anyway, guys, it went on to the day now when I would have to go now to hear like the sentencing. So when I went to court now for that day, and they went and they put out their arguments, and they came back with I don't remember if there was I don't think it went to a jury. I don't think it went to a jury. I can't remember. I can't remember if it went to a jury. But anyway, I got a suspended sentence. I think it was... I can't remember how long the sentence was. But I got a suspended sentence. And basically, the judge said, get rid of your friends, get rid of your partner, get rid of everybody, because the road that you were going down is not a right road. So I got a suspended sentence, I believed, and the case was done. Guys, I was lucky. I was so lucky. I can't remember if I went back into Holloway at that time. No, because I got bailed. But guys, after all that now, 7 months. So I went on now, did my pregnancy, came to the end of my pregnancy. But when, when I asked and I talked to my partner about it, it was just like simple things. Yeah, like to me, it didn't really take it serious. And I'm thinking, nah, man, this, it didn't feel right. So I felt now, I could see now that, yeah, it was just a use thing kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he saw opportunity where he could use my flat to do his thing, and he saw opportunity that, yeah, I didn't know nothing much about it. So he took advantage of that. So that's when our relationship now, kind of turn a little weird. It weren't as before. It started to kind of break down, and yeah. So anyway, I continued and with my pregnancy till I had my baby. I had my baby at 9 months, and after that now, we me and my partner's relationship now became really estranged. So we weren't together like that, because now I found out that, okay, it was his lifestyle, it was his thing, and I wasn't the only girl or woman he was with. He had other partners other people doing the same thing, which at the time, we never know. I never know, guys. But guys, so after that now, continue now to just, focus now on my children, because now I had a baby. And then in the meantime now, I have to kind of think now, how am I going to make two ends meet? So then, guys, I had a friend. She was an older lady to me, like a big sister kind of friend. And, she would travel back and forth to America. And when I had my son, I think he was around 3 months. My friend says to me, she's going to go to New York and to do a little shopping. And of course, I had my little money from what I was doing. So I decided that, yeah, I was going to go with her to, kind of buy some stuff and bring back and see if I could do a little hustling with that and turn that over. Because back in the day, that's what was the thing. That was the clothes thing, that kind of thing. And, so now I'm saying, all right, I need to see if I can do something which is, legal, not illegal. So guys, now I was on my way now, 3 months, left my son with my sister, and I went to New York. And that's when now my whole kind of hustling kind of changed now, because now I'm buying stuff, buying clothes, shoes, jewelry, and coming back over now to the UK to sell to my customers, which of course is the dancehall people them, because that's what it was all about back in the day. So guys, so now you know that yes, my journey now has shifted from one end to the next. But as I told you guys, this is still just the beginning of things. So now I've gone to New York, come back, bought up clothes, bought up, jewelry. And them times it was like the big chain, the Belcher chain, the rope chain, and the big pants, big jeans with the collars and all of that stuff, patchwork jeans. It was all of that going on. And yeah, I felt like, okay, yeah, I can really do something with this. Because my friend, that's what she was doing. So she kind of saying, Vicky, want to get yourself in no more problem. Come do this. So that's what I decided to do with her. So guys, I'm aware of my video again. So I'm going to end my video here. But guys, if you like my story, please watch the video. Yes. Comment in the comment section. And thumbs up my video, guys. Thumbs up my video. So guys, until next time, I'll come back soon because I don't want this to stretch out too long. I'll come back again with another video. So guys, until next time, big up on a nice clean self, and remember that God is love. And always remember to put God first in everything that you do, guys. I love you guys. Until next time, big up on yourself.